What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua states that he wants Dillian Whyte because it's personal. Now, this fight could be made. I think this fight would be easier to be made than Deontay Wilder. However, that's the fight that everyone wants to see. I appreciate everyone, the people that voted on the poll. And that is the fight. I think it's 93% of you all voted for Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Okay. That's the fight people want to see. So we also have Dillian Whyte, though. Dillian Whyte has said a lot of things. He's made a lot of comments about all fighters, Deontay, Fury, Joshua. And he said a lot about Fury. I'll cover that in another video. But Anthony Joshua, this is no surprise because Anthony Joshua has already been pissed at Dillian Whyte. He just had other things to worry about, or to be concerned with, rather. When Dillian Whyte knocked out Chisora in the 11th round, he called Anthony Joshua a piece of shit. You guys remember that? He called him a piece of shit. That lanky piece of shit over there, remember that? That pissed off Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is good at public appearances, so he was able to kind of tone himself when he was on the spotlight because he knew it was like, yeah, that lanky piece of shit over there. And then, Anthony Joshua went to the ring and, he wanted really to get in. They told him to stay back. And then, he just said his piece and congratulated both fighters. But then the interview afterwards showed how he really felt about Dillian Whyte. And you could see he was aggravated. He was annoyed. He was pissed. I already knocked him to spark out already. What more do I have to do? And see, here's the thing. We're seeing more and more about Anthony Joshua. Look, Anthony Joshua, he knows how to conduct himself in the public. But you have to understand, Anthony Joshua is a human being like anyone else. He gets pissed, he gets mad, he gets happy. A lot of times you see him laughing, that Jay-Z. You'll see that a lot. That's in his nature. But what's also is in his nature is for him to be pissed. I mean, a happy person that's mostly happy a lot of times, it's a scary thing to piss somebody that's happy all the time off. Because a lot of times it takes a lot for them to get pissed off. And Dillian Whyte, I feel, has done enough to get him to that point. So, yeah, it's personal. Could it be mind games? Of course. Dillian Whyte, why not? It's a smart tactic. Talk shit. Do a Teofimo Lopez like he's doing a Loma. Yeah. Keep on. Keep talking shit. That's what you're supposed to do to get a fight made. And that would be a great UK, smash. I'd love to see that fight again. But those rematches are second from other fights that we want to see. But since Anthony Joshua says it's personal, he really wants a piece of Dillian Whyte once again. Which, if I'm Anthony Joshua, I know he feels disrespected by the comments. But me counterpunching that, he's already done that. He's the only man that knocked Dillian Whyte spark out. He was once the only man that knocked Dominique Brazil the spark out, right? Knocked him spark out as he did that, But I would be satisfied with that. But I guess if you keep poking at a guy, he's eventually going to snap. And that's what happened in this situation with Anthony Joshua. It's similar to the Terrence Crawford thing. But Terrence Crawford hasn't fought Keith Thurman and knocked him out previously. Anthony Joshua has. So, that would be a fight to see. And I'm interested to see what happens after the Andy Ruiz fight, because that's another possibility. If I'm Anthony Joshua, if I had a choice to fight Dillian Whyte or Ortiz, I would fight Ortiz. And I wouldn't let Eddie talk me into fighting Dillian Whyte again because I feel Eddie doesn't really want that fight. I do feel that. I don't think that Eddie really wants the Ortiz fight. And if he had a choice, he would offer Dillian Whyte that spot and give him a better opportunity to make that fight happen versus Ortiz. You know what I mean? Because if you notice, how long did those negotiations run with Dillian Whyte? Remember, they went back and forth with Dillian Whyte. Did they do that with Ortiz? No, not really. They offered him, and the promotional company said one thing, which, the bullshit promotional company Ortiz. They said one thing, but then all of a sudden he said another. But then it was supposedly, oh, we went back and we offered them this or we offered them that or whatnot. But that's kind of, we don't really know because it's a lot of murky, smoke and mirror shit going on over there on that side. But anyway, Anthony Joshua wants a piece of Dillian Whyte because it's personal. You guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua's statements. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.